What's going on, I-95 muscle family? We've got a little bit of a different car for you here today, a little bit different from what you're used to seeing, the naturally aspirated big old V8s. We got ourselves about half the size of that today. We got ourselves this Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution 9. It's a GSR. I would say it's graphite gray, the most desirable color, launch color if you're familiar with these guys. This guy has made his way in here, don't really know why. It seems like these things are only going up in value and people just can't seem to let go of them. They only made a handful of them, so it's a matter of time before somebody comes and scoops this thing up. I would say this is, like I mentioned, a 9. So it's got the MyVet cam gears, it's got everything good. It's got the black interior with the leather, as well as the black Recaros, all the Evo 8s that most people are familiar with and think this guy is. All have blue interior, as where this guy's got a special send-off for the CT9A chassis, and it's the black Recaro interior. I'll give you a little walk around of it. We got these Ambit-Doss RE18 wheels on some Hankook Ventus 2s, pretty squared away. Of course, you got those big Brembos both in the front and the rear. You got 4 piston up front, 2 in the rear. We'll go ahead and give you a little tour of the inside on this guy. As you can see, this guy is pretty darn clean. No cigarette burns, no nothing like that, no big massive stains. He even went ahead and did an Alcantara headliner swap on this guy, and that's A, B, and C pillars. This thing is pretty squared away. Go ahead and pop this guy open for you. So as you can see, it is far from stock. We've got ourselves a built motor by Tubbs Performance in Denver. It's full bottom end rebuild. The head was built. It's an FP green turbo kit. You can see that little Shanghai spinny boy down there. It's a full 3.5-inch ETS intercooler kit from the piping all the way down to the big front mount itself, as you can see through that guy right there. Not very often you see these guys. Like I mentioned, the 9s have those special MyVet cam gears, as well as he's got the R35 Denso coil pack set up on there. He's got a tiled 44mm blow-off valve and a 38mm wastegate that, as you can tell, is vented to the atmosphere straight out of the hood. Quickest way out is through this vent on the hood. Also kind of unusual to see on these cars is that they have a vent on the hood instead of a intake or something along those lines, similar to the Subarus. Subarus try to get air in, these Mitsubishis try to get air out. So another little walk around of it. We make our way to the trunk, pop that guy open for you as well. And they went ahead and did a battery relocation on this guy, so they got an Optima red top sitting back here. Trunk is also very clean. Not really a whole lot to complain about on this guy. Of course, you got yourself this nice table sitting back here on top, as well as the always wonderful Japanese rear windshield wiper. He's got a carbon vortex generator up top, and there's really not a whole lot to say about it other than that. Super clean, straight body. Previous owner had it for about 8 years now. Give you another little close-up on that. Gross. Hope nobody in the comments are coming to get one of those guys from us, because we don't have any. So jump back into the interior again. Get this guy closed here. You can see the dash. This Evo is a part of the No Cracked Dash Club. A little B5 blue going by here. As you can see, he's got a boost gauge, air, fuel, and oil pressure. Make sure all your vitals are there. He's got a flossy weighted shift knob. That thing is made out of lead, and we've taken it off. I can attest that it is pretty heavy. You wouldn't expect that. He's got a carbon center console, and that's pretty much it as far as the modifications go. He's also got a dash cam in here, as well as an antenna for the radio. But let's get this guy fired up and give you a little drive in it. So we'll pop back out and get you an exhaust note while we're standing here as well. And as you can see there, it's a full NVIDIA N1 exhaust, and that is from the turbo all the way back. It's full 3.5-inch. But let's hop back in this guy. He's also got a Link G4 Plus ECU, and he has it wired up to a CAN bus, so that way you could hook it up to your laptop if you felt like it. But let's go ahead and, like I mentioned, we'll do a little drive around the building for you. So what's really cool about these Evos is the fact that they're all-wheel drive, and this one in particular has this active center differential. You just push that button, you can change between tarmac, gravel, and snow mode. Pretty unusual. A lot of yaw rate on these guys, but what else? What else could you expect out of a Group N rally car? That was the whole thing behind the Evos, is they had to be a street version of a rally car so they could compete in the WRC. So this guy they only made a small number of, which is why it's getting harder and harder to find them, and more people are wanting them. Let's give a selfless plug over here to Dooley Detailing, doing himself a little washing on that C5 for us today. On the way back here, let's get a little blow-off valve noise for you. Saying if anybody in the comments has watched any of the Fast and the Furious movies, very familiar with this guy. What's really cool about these Evos is the fact that they are 4 doors and they have a big trunk on them. So if you're looking for a grocery getter, something that you can convince your wife will be a little bit of fun, haul the kids around with, this is probably your best option. And we swing back around to the front here. This is what the front of our store looks like. If this Mitsubishi isn't quite your cup of tea, we have everything from pickup trucks, Corvettes, Monte Carlos, and a Hummer. Swing around the front, give you one more little walk around on this guy while we got him fired up here. I'd say another quick little fun fact is he's got the JDC quick release front bumper, so this whole front bumper will come off with those 2 tabs in about 10 seconds. Makes it real easy unloading and offloading off trailers, getting it up on and off the dyno. I was saying this guy does have a 93 tune on it right now. He did say that it is E85 ready. All you got to do is get a tune for it. And his tuner, I can ask him, and if anybody has any questions on that, I'm sure we can get that squared away. But like I said, this is what our store looks like. You can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. That's where you're watching the video right now. If you want, you can go ahead and give us a follow on Twitter. We just got that guy rolling. But I say otherwise, hopefully we can see somebody coming and driving this thing home. Say, like I mentioned before, there's only a handful of them and they're not going to make any more. So come and get it before it's gone. See ya.